Goody Lou, you'll never guess.
Guess what?
I just bought some fabulous new anti-aging cream and some hair dye. It says it will get the gray out naturally.
You've been going on about that gray hair for years.
I simply can't wait to get them home and try them out.
Get them home? Just where are you at?
Oh, well, actually I'm riding my bicycle.
Riding your bicycle? What part of town you's at?
Oh, I'm on Miller's Road, next to Ferguson's Field.
Dorothy, get your butt out of there. I just heard on the news. That's where a tornado just touched down.
Tornado? Don't be silly. No tornado in front of me.
You better get your butt
I can't hear you. There's a train coming.
Dorothy, that ain't no train.
I gotta go. What do I do now? Somebody help!
Oh dear! This girl must be the famous Dorothy, the young girl from Kansas. My mother, Glenda, Good Witch of the North, told me all about her adventures long ago in this land of Oz. Alas, the fairy tale of Dorothy's youth has ended. The time has now come for Dorothy, Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion to learn another lesson about themselves. That time and tide wait for no man, be he made of tin or straw. You may wake up now, Dorothy. Wake up, dear.
My goodness, what happened? Where am I? The last thing I remember, there was that horrific storm. Then a monstrous tornado. But then I must have blacked out. What's this? My ruby slippers? And my old dress? Why, I haven't worn these since I left Oz over 40 years ago.
Yoo-hoo, old lady.
Who said that?
I did. Excuse me, but I was wondering if you could help me down from this whatchamacallit.
Oh, you mean that pole?
Yes, that's it, this pole. Oh, I'm forgetting everything these days. Would you mind?
Oh, I don't mind at all. You must be awfully uncomfortable. Why, I don't believe it.
I didn't believe it either. The nerve of that farmer putting me up on this thingamajig.
Scarecrow?
Dorothy? Is that you?
Yes, Scarecrow. It's really me.
Why, so it is. What rapture! What joy! You returned to Oz. Hurry, get me down. Have I got some things to tell you?
How long have you been hanging up there anyway?
On this what's-my thingy? Long enough!
Oh, are you all right?
Oh, no problem. I just rattled my brains a bit. It's so good to see you again. But Dorothy, what happened to you?
Why, whatever do you mean?
Your hair. It's turning gray. And your youthful complexion. Why, it's gone.
Well, Scarecrow, It has been over 40 years.
That's true.
Never mind me. What happened to you?
Oh, this? Now that's a very good question. Here, untie me and I'll tell you all about it.
I don't think so.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
Of course I trust you. It's just that, well, why don't you tell me first before I untie you?
Oh, I get it. You think I'm...
No, don't be silly. Just because you're wearing, what, a straitjacket doesn't necessarily mean that you're,
Now you cut that out, you pesky bird! Please untie me. I can't think with this jacket so tight. It's cutting off the circulation to my brain. What's left of it. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm free at last!
Scarecrow, are you hurt?
Not a scratch. Now, Dorothy, after the wizard gave me a brain, I did the only logical thing a person with brains would do.
Let me see. You went to the university.
Yes, I studied books. All kinds of books. Books. Any books I could get my hands on. Before I knew it, pow! I became a bookaholic.
No.
True. I read the entire Emerald City University library 13 times. That's over 26 million books.
Really? Why, Scarecrow, I'm impressed. That must have made you most intelligent.
Not actually. You see, not one of those books on the whole campus could answer the deep burning questions I had.
Questions? What questions?
You know, the questions people never ask. Like, who am I? Why am I here? Where do I go when I die?
Interesting.
So, with all that useless and pointless knowledge floating around in my head...
Don't tell me.
Yup. One fateful day, there was this huge, horrible traffic jam. The quantum mechanics came this way. Zoom! And the thermonuclear physics came screeching that way. And then there was astronomy, trigonometry, paleontology, zoology, parapsychology, ontology, on Blitzer, on Dasher, on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer!
Scarecrow! Please get a hold of yourself!
What just happened?
Oh, you poor thing! That must have been when you snapped, right?
Right off my rocker. Enough about me, Dorothy. How have things been with you back home in Kansas?
Back home? Well, not very encouraging. So many disasters. There's been droughts, a recession, had to sell off the farm. They've all passed on, I'm afraid. Even Toto.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
There doesn't seem to be any lasting happiness anywhere in this world. Even Oz itself appears to be withering away and getting old. But at least the both of us are okay, aren't we?
Not true, Dorothy. I'm getting old too. So old I can't remember the simplest things. My brain just shuts off. Brains. Ha! Who needs them? Youth is what I need.
Youth, tell me about it.
When I was young and thinking, with the brains of a Lincoln, my thoughts were bright as gold. Now my mind's just a blank, got no gold left in my bank, 'cause I'm just getting old. I'd unravel every riddle for any individual, but there's one riddle untold.
What riddle is that?
Why do we all have to dwindle like the thread on a spindle? Why do we have to get old?
What's this? Trespassers? In the forest? Ah, this is bad. I must alert the Queen. Don't you agree? Wipe that smirk off your face! Wipe it off now!
The Tin Man. Why, so it is. Why is he holding a bottle of champagne?
Champagne?
Oil me!
Wait, Dorothy, he's saying something.
Oil me!
Oil me?
Now, Dorothy, why would I oil you?
Not me. Him! Quick! That can of oil over there!
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm getting so old I've become senile.
Quick! Oil his mouth!
Ah, I can talk again. Oh, that feels wonderful. My neck. Oil my neck. Now my elbows. And my knees. Oh, this is spectacular. Thank you, madam. Sir?
Why, he doesn't even recognize us. Tin Man, it's me, Dorothy.
And me, Scarecrow.
Dorothy? Scarecrow? Why, that's the funniest thing I've ever...
Heard?
Hurt. Oh, ah.
Quick, oil his jaw.
It's true, Tin Man. It really is us.
But you both look so different, so old.
Well then, if she's not Dorothy, then explain those ruby slippers.
The ruby slippers. It is you, Dorothy, and Scarecrow.
Yes, but what happened to you, Tin Man? How did you manage to rust yourself again?
Ah, you don't even want to know.
But we do, don't we, Scarecrow?
Yes, go on, tell us.
Well, if you insist. You see, after I got my heart from the wizard, I fell in love with a beautiful young girl. We got married and had 2 little tin children.
10 children?
No, only 2. We were happily married for 30 long years.
30 years? Well, congratulations.
That's what I thought. So I decided to celebrate our 30th wedding anniversary with a picnic in the woods. That's when I popped open this bottle of champagne and pow! It sprayed all over me, and I rusted solid. Been here ever since.
What about your wife? Wouldn't she help you?
Help? Ha! She simply took advantage of my predicament, and as cruel fate would have it, ran off with the tinsmith.
Why, that's awful!
Oh,
But don't cry! You'll rust solid again!
more oil! More oil!
But we've oiled you all we can.
Oh dear! Then it's worse than I thought.
What, you got a broken heart?
No, much worse. Arthritis.
Arthritis?
Ah, to be young again. When a man's an older cattle, a rusted sheet of metal, his joints are rickety too. He starts to lamenting about the pains he's a-getting 'cause he hasn't got his youth. There's been gay for my arthritis, Listerine for gingivitis, and all sorts of pills for my cold. But Alka-Seltzer, Tylenol, nothing seems to work at all 'cause I'm still getting old.
All right. Enough with the commotion already. Yours is disturbing the pace of the forest.
Look, everybody! It's our old pal Lion!
It's us, Lion, remember?
Oh, pulling an axe on me, eh? Come on, I'll fight your boat with one hand tied behind me back. Huh, that ain't gonna work.
Lion! Will you just stop this nonsense?
You keep out of this, Grandma.
Hey, nobody calls Dorothy Grandma.
Oh, Dorothy, it's you. How you doing? Dorothy!
Oh, you poor thing!
Dorothy, it is you. After all these years. Scarecrow, I ain't seen yous in ages. Tin Man. Boy, you guys look awful.
We look awful. Lion, have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately?
No, I'm too scared to.
Scared?
Humiliating, ain't it?
Why would you be scared?
Last I remember, the wizard gave you courage.
Aren't you still king of the forest?
Does it look like I'm still the king?
Why, no. It looks more like you've been all beat up.
Pulverized would be a better word.
Mangled.
Mutilated.
All right. We get the picture already. I'm so ashamed to tell yous all what happened, but here goes. I was on my way to Munchkin's Land one morning, minding me own business, when all of a sudden, out of the brush, stampedes this humongous teenage hippopotamus.
What happened then?
He thrashed me from top to bottomus.
Oh, my goodness.
And if that wasn't humiliating enough, same day, along comes some punk brontosaurus.
Then what?
He showed me who was king of the forest. I'm not king of the hill. I'm over the hill. Ain't nobody got no respect, not no how.
Say, Lion, don't you wish you could be young again?
Young?
Yes, young. Then you could show them all who's boss.
You said it. Youth is where it's at. When I was young, I could silence any growls from tigers, bears, or owls. Boy, was I ever mean. But when your muscles start to sagging, it's hard to be a bragging that you're still the king. Now there ain't no denying I'm just a fat old lion, a fate so sad but true. My teeth are falling out, there's a rash on my snout. Oh, what happened to my youth?
Wait a minute, fellas. This should be a happy reunion. Why all the sad faces? Come on. You're only as old as you feel.
Well, in that case, I feel pretty old.
Me too.
There's got to be an answer for solving the problems of old age, disease, and death.
You're right, Dorothy. Someone must have the answers.
But who?
Why is it getting dark all of a sudden? We'd better hurry if we're going to make it to the Emerald City by nightfall.
With my arthritis, I don't think it's possible.
But my fate would give out in an hour.
These bodies give us all so much misery.
This place gives me the creeps.
Disease, old age, and death.
Oh my!
Disease, old age, and death.
Oh my!
Disease, old age, and death.
Oh my!
Disease, old age, and death.
Going somewhere, my fine gentleman? Old lady?
Who's down?
Well, it can't be the Wicked Witch of the West. She melted ages ago.
Why, I'm surprised you don't recognize me. I'm the Wicked Witch of old age, disease, and death.
But I thought all the Wicked Witches were dead.
Well, you thought wrong, dearie. No one can kill me. I curse everyone in this land to grow old, to get diseases, and finally, well, you get the picture.
You're the one?
No one escapes my beautiful wickedness. No one!
Go away and leave us alone, you old battle axe!
Silence, fools! Just take a good look at yourselves. Thought you were going to stay young and foxy, eh? Well, your days are numbered, do you hear? Your days are numbered! Kill them! Kill them all!
Over there!
Why, it's Glenda. It's Glenda, the Good Witch of the North.
Hooray!
Not true, dear. I am Glendora, the daughter of Glenda.
Glendora? I don't understand. What happened to your mother?
She has gone to live in that far-off land where bluebirds fly way up high.
Somewhere over the rainbow?
Now you keep out of this, Glendora. This doesn't concern you.
I see you've already met the Wicked Witch of Wicked Witches.
I'm warning you. Leave this place immediately or I'll...
Oh, rubbish! You can't threaten me. My powers are just as strong as yours. So be gone, you old witch.
I'll bide my time for the present, but I'm not through with all of you yet. I'll get you. All of you. I always do.
Thank you, Glendora. You saved us all from certain death.
True, death is, after all, quite certain. Alas, I've merely postponed yours.
Did you just say postponed?
As in put off until a later date?
As cruel as it may sound, your death has already been born along with your birth.
Jeez.
Death born along with our birth? That sounds like a riddle to me.
What? Text from Glendora? Dorothy? Scarecrow? The forest? Oh.
It's a shame that the Wizard of Oz isn't here. He could fix anything. But Glendora, Your Majesty, where are you going?
But aren't you gonna save us from the Wicked Witch?
Do not fear, for help is already on its way. Goodbye, all.
Help is already on its way? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, here I am. How may I be of assistance?
Who are you?
I am the Wizard of Oz. Glendora just texted me that all of you, one Dorothy from Kansas, a Scarecrow, one Tin Man, and one Wounded Lion are in some sort of cataclysmic trouble.
You humbug! You're not the wizard!
You're an imposter!
Yeah. Yours ain't the same wizard I remember.
No, I'm afraid it's true. I am the one and only Wizard of Oz.
But the wizard was taller.
And fatter.
And he had a Kansas accent.
Oh, you mean that wizard? I'm sorry to inform you all, but that wizard passed on a month ago. Wonderful old man he was.
But how did you become the new wizard?
Funny story, actually. Not long ago, I was traveling from India on my magic carpet.
You have a magic carpet?
The latest model. Anyway, as I was soaring over the Emerald City, all the citizens became quite astonished. Naturally, they mistook me for an actual wizard. And times being what they are, well, I took the job.
Hold on a minute. How did you get here so fast?
Like I said, on that magic carpet parked behind those trees.
Your Majesty! Sorry to bother you, but there's an emergency GPS alert.
What? That wretched Glendora! She has sent the Wizard of Oz to help those fools! If he shows them that book, I am finished! Do you hear me? Finished! Well, don't just stand there acting stupid. Prepare the soldiers for battle! I must destroy that book at all cost. But first, I must take my youth potion. Don't want to scare anybody now, do we?
Now, what seems to be your calamity?
Well, your wizardry, we're all in big trouble with the wicked witch of old age, disease, and death.
You have to help us.
You gotta save us. Seriously.
Wait a minute, fellas. The wizard can't help us.
He can't?
I can't?
No. How can you help us if you're getting old too?
Nonsense, my girl. My body's getting old. That's an obvious summarization.
You can say that again.
But I, the soul, within the body, am eternal.
What was that?
Sounds like another riddle.
I, the soul, am eternal. Here, let me explain it in simpler terms. Now, look at this glove I'm wearing on my hand. What is it doing?
Why, it's moving.
It looks quite alive, doesn't it?
Well, yes it does.
But when I take the glove off, presto!
Hey, the glove is dead. The glove is dead.
Precisely. The glove no longer moves. Or for lack of a better term, the glove is dead. It was really my hand moving all along.
What a fantastic illusion.
Acha, that means exactly. It was really my hand moving all along. So, similarly, our bodies are like this glove, dead matter. Our bodies cover our souls, which is just like this hand.
So what you're saying is, our body appears to be alive, but it's really our soul that's alive.
Acha,
Oh no, not another book.
stay calm, my friend. This is no ordinary book. This is the Bhagavad-gita as it is, spoken by the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna himself over 5,000 years ago.
Excuse me, your wizardry, but who is this Krishna that you speak of?
What? You never heard of Krishna? Nobody? Not even you, Dorothy? Surely you, of all people, must have seen the people on the street corners in Kansas singing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, so that's what they were chanting, the names of God.
What good does chanting the names of this Krishna do?
If you are ever in trouble, and I mean big trouble, calling out God's names is the best thing you could possibly do. Anyway, here, listen to this verse. As the embodied soul continually passes in this body from childhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death.
Another body at death?
You mean, as in reincarnation?
But reincarnation? Why, that's impossible.
Impossible? Alright then. Now, Dorothy, you had a little baby's body at one time, correct?
Well, yes, I did.
I see. Well then, where is your baby body now?
I guess it's gone.
Yes, gone. Changed into a little girl's body. That of a teenager.
Yes, that's when she first came to Oz, as a teenager.
Well, where is that teenage body now?
It's changed again, hasn't it?
It transformed into the body of an adult.
So, I've actually been reincarnating from childhood to youth to old age, right in front of my own eyes. And I didn't even realize it.
Therefore, how can you say that you do not believe in reincarnation?
May I? Astounding! They didn't have this book in the Emerald Library.
I know! Why don't we put this Bhagavad-gita in the Emerald City Library immediately?
Brilliant idea!
That way, every citizen will be able to learn that they are eternal spiritual beings.
Yeah, and not these rotting lumps of flesh. Speaking of rotting, anybody got any deodorant?
Why? You don't smell bad.
No, but you do.
A bee? Where?
Bee? Behind? There's a bee on my behind!
Trying to pull a fast one, Aunt Dorothy. Sneaking that book into the Emerald City Library, are we?
Who turned out the lights?
Last thing I remember, there was a bee on my behind. Oh no! Where is Dorothy?
Oh no! Look! Footprints! There must have been a struggle.
The footprints lead that way.
Isn't that the way to the castle of the Wicked Witch?
I'll get on my magic carpet and go to the Wicked Witch's castle and scout out the situation.
And we'll meet you there.
Curses! It's those ruby slippers!
Where am I? I'm in the witch's castle. Okay, now don't freak out. What did the wizard say? If I was ever in big trouble, and I'm in big trouble here, just chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna!
All those wrinkles and your grotesque gray hair. Don't like what you see, eh? Well, I can get you back your most cherished dream.
My most cherished dream?
Why, yes. Your youth.
My youth? You mean you can make me young again?
All for one itty-bitty little book.
Wait a minute! You're going to destroy this book, aren't you? So that others won't find out the true secrets of life? Well, I won't do it!
Cursed little wretch!
Besides, even if you gave me back my youth, I'll just be old and gray again soon.
If this book gets out to the world, then my beautiful powers will have no effect! Now, give me that book, Dorothy!
Never! This book has got to go to the Emerald City Library for the good of all people!
Listen, you! I need that book! But there's a curse on me that as long as you're wearing those ruby slippers, I can't take what I want! You see that? That's all the time you have left! I'll take that book from you, dead or alive! Now, I'll leave you alone so you can make your decision.
Dorothy!
Wizard, thank goodness you're here! The witch, she's gonna kill me if I don't give her this bhagavad-gita!
Dorothy, it's okay to give her the bhagavad-gita. I have more copies back at the palace.
But the witch, she'll be back at any moment. You gotta get me out of here!
You know what? I happen to have a file with me. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
What am I going to do now? I feel so alone and afraid. What's this? Krishna says, from the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attains to my abode never takes birth again.
Dorothy's in this awful place?
Yeah, but so are we.
The wizard was supposed to meet us here. Where is he?
I don't know.
Oh, hi, wizard.
Wizard!
Come get your eye.
Come on! Hurry!
Stay calm, don't worry.
Oh, a key! Thanks! Uh-oh! Sound the alarm!
Look out, two men!
Help me, Lion!
Look out, clumsy rats.
Hare Krishna! Are you going to be coming for me?
So, Wizard, how are you doing?
How am I doing? Well, 3 meals a day, free room and board. What do you mean how am I doing? Get me out of here!
Where's Dorothy?
She's in the winter's chamber! Quick, we must hurry!
Wait for me!
Well, my little sweet, have you made a decision?
Yes, you may have the book.
Splendid, splendid. I knew you'd see it my way. Take this book and burn it immediately.
Hare Krishna!
Dorothy!
You know what? I'm not afraid of you anymore, you mean old monster. None of us are afraid of you.
What did you just say to me?
She said, "We're not afraid of you."
Yeah, why should we be afraid of you?
We shouldn't be afraid, Dorothy!
Because that book, the Bhagavad-gita, says that we're all eternal spirit souls. So she can't kill the real us.
Dorothy is right. She can only kill our external body, the false us. So, be off, you horrible wretch!
Go away!
Chant Hare Krishna, everybody!
Hare Krishna! Hare Krishna! Krishna Krishna! Hare Hare!
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama! Hare Hare!
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Hare!
Oh no! I'm melting! 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 See what you've done with that Bhagavad-gita of yours! Oh, who would have thought that a little book from India could destroy my beautiful wickedness? Curses! Help me!
You killed her.
We didn't kill anybody. Our chanting killed that old witch of birth and death.
Hail, Dorothy.
Look! Over there! It's Glendora, Good Witch of the North.
I see that you have killed the wicked witch of old age, disease, and death.
simply by understanding this Bhagavad-gita.
However, I'm afraid this wicked witch is still very much alive for those who persist in thinking that they are their material bodies. You may wake up now, Dorothy. Wake up, dear.
What's happening to me?
Looks like Dorothy's disappearing.
Yes, she's waking up and on her way back to Kansas.
You mean I'm not going back to the spiritual world?
Not just yet, my child. Not just yet.
Oh, I'm going to miss all of you. Even more than the last time we met.
This time we learn that we are all eternal spirit souls.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. Hare Krishna, everybody.
Hare Krishna, Dorothy. Bye.
We'll miss you, Dorothy.
Farewell.
Okay, now, look out for them copperhead snakes. They're everywhere.
I told you I saw her fall off her bike and roll in that clump of trees.
I know no one's calling you a liar, Billy Joe. At least not to your face.
I got good eyesight, you know, when I'm sober. Hey, there she is!
Easy, easy. Are you all right, miss?
Her name's Dorothy. Dorothy Gale.
What happened? Am I back in Kansas?
Yes, yes. No broken bones?
No.
You two know each other?
Dang right. I once asked Dorothy to senior prom.
Oh, Billy Joe, you know you quit school in the 8th grade.
Still no reason to slam the door in my face.
Come on, come on. We gotta get you home now.
Home?
You are going home, aren't you?
Well, not just yet, I'm afraid.
Hold on, Dorothy. You forgot something.
Maybe I'll be going home sooner than I thought.
Well, is you going home or ain't you?
Leave her alone, Elwood. You know that fall must have rattled her brain.
What did the wizard say? If I was ever in big trouble, and I'm in big trouble here, just chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Don't want to scare anybody now, do it?
Krishna says, from the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, where repeated birth and death take place. But one who attains to my abode never takes birth again.
Thought you were going to stay young and foxy, eh?
Hare Krishna.